Alright, good morning YouTubers. Just starting up this channel. Alright, so we figured we'd start out with a little bit of farming sim. 22 is what this one is. I actually bought it just this weekend. Seems pretty good. Give you a little bit of a tour of my setup. I have changed a few things here and there on this farm. It's been pretty good so far. Some of the better things that I've liked about it, honestly the driving is better. The machines and vehicles have like actual transmission gears and stuff now, which is definitely makes it more realistic. The seasons and stuff that are on here I feel like are pretty nice. See, this is the production chain. It's got, these are for my greenhouses. I do have some chickens. They're good on food. I got some cows. They're probably gonna need some things here. I've got a few horses, just 3. It's just about time to start planting stuff. This is how the season's calendar works. Your green is your planting season, and then the yellow is the harvest season there. Which, depending on how you have your days set up, like I have each month is like 3 days, so you can change that all the way from 1 to like, I want to say 25 actual in-game days, anything between 1 and 25, and I've got mine set to 3. It's pretty fast, but at the same time, if you don't have too much when you first start, it's not that bad, because you can get most of it done in a couple of days. It also is going to depend on how you have your in-game clock speed set to. I think mine's just 5 by, so it's not that fast really anyway. Let's go to construction here. Let's give you a little bit overview of how my farm's actually set up. These right here, these 4 greenhouses, these were not here. I've placed these. This shed here, that was placed by me for some more of the equipment that I've bought to use here and there. This used to be just a field, like a regular crop field, that I've now put this small horse barn in, and let's see, this stuff was originally here. This was another field, and it was just kind of odd shape, and I didn't really like crop planting it, so I put the cow shed here. This is just like one of the smaller ones, and this is where I put my chicken coop at. And this was not here either, but I felt like it was a good placement for it. Let's see, these will be planted. That's already planted. I got these lots over here too. I don't think I have this one, but this one, and there should be 3. So I think all three of these are mine. Which I can actually check that. So these three, but not the very bottom. There is a fourth one down there. And that's really how I have it set up so far. It seemed to be working. I got some stuff that needs seated here and here. And then let's see, what do I got? Got a lot of oat. I need a. I probably need some wheat for the chickens. So some of these will probably end up turning into wheat. Some of the tractors that I got. The 9620R. That thing was just a beast. This was the first largest tractor that I got, which I think this one's a mod, but it's the 8960. Both of them's got the twin wheels, wheel weights, and pretty much do whatever you want. The original medium size Macy Ferguson I sold. I still have two of the given John Deere tractors to start with. Honestly, like, John Deere stuff's alright. I'm usually more of a bigger Case IH person, but the game had me started out with a lot more Deere stuff, so that's kinda just what I went with. I mean, it's kinda nice for a change up, I guess. It's been working pretty good. There's definitely some things that I would definitely suggest getting. Let's go back here. I think this is a mod. That's nice for the grass. This is my 6-meter cultivators. I also have the big cultivator and big seeder. Do I have a smaller seeder? I bought that yet. That might be something they're gonna buy still. It's a smaller seeder. Because I bought all this bigger stuff, but I sold my smaller stuff and I upgraded. And, well, I kind of needed the smaller one for some of these smaller fields. So if I don't have it, which I don't think I do, I'm gonna have to reinvest into another smaller seeder. Because those big tractors are just way too big to get in some of those small ones. Like, it takes just way too long to turn around, so to have better time management, I'm gonna have to buy another small one, which I think, let's see, I do not have. Okay, yeah, so that was my seeder, not, okay. Yeah, that's my bad. That was my seeder, not my cultivator. So, on that first Deere tractor in the field over there. And I do have, yeah, I still have one of these too. So, what tractor is that? Oh, that's on the, okay. The cultivator is in here. On the other Deere tractor, that's where the small, medium size one is. And then that's the 6M Cedar. And my other two big ones are parked in the back. But they're like not the 6 meter. One of these is like a 15. I think that's the this is a 1570. These are some of the biggest ones you can get, and as you can see, I'll show it another time on how big they really fold out to. You know, aren't very good really for maneuvering around a field this size, because you just, it's like a 3-row and you're done, if that. So it's just too much for turning around all this equipment. So I'm just going to buy another small one. I'll have the money for it. All types of stuff going on here. Some of the fields that I just bought are new. I've never even used them yet. The ones over there, I haven't used them. So this season will be the first time using those. But I figured I'd give you a little rundown of how it's set up. And it's been working so far, so I don't see why it will stop working in the future. I might get into some like equipment reviews later of like what all of this stuff really is capable of doing at its limit. I haven't really had any problems with pulling the stuff that I've got with what I've got, which is good. Got some real strawberries over here. Some of the stuff needs sold. I got stuff lined up for all day. We'll have to get that on the truck and get it shipped out at some point. I actually have a specific auto load trailer that I like doing for this, but if you want to be old school, you can always get pallet forks and just ratchet strap it to the back. But the auto load trailers are nice because it makes it fast, and I won't have to drag out the bobcat and worry about none of that. So that's one of the things I like using. This trailer's an auto load bale trailer. That stuff is just nice to use when you don't want to take all day doing it. Which I think both of the ones that I use are modded trailers. This 53 footer is also a modded trailer. Yeah, so is this truck actually, but this truck I think was just from the previous game. No, that's what I was talking about. You see how it says right there in the right corner, Blizzard Roadrunner, it says 18 gear. The vehicles have actual, even like the tractors, all the machinery actually has like real set gears now, which is, it's just great for realism. Because I know in every other game it was just, it would rev up and then go, but that's it. There was no gears, it was just rev up and go, like everything was CVT, and it was just kind of annoying. But real gears now, so that's definitely probably one of my favorite things with how the machines operate, just real gears. And all the tractors and stuff, they have like you know, your drivers will actually, you'll see them actually physically shift into the next gears and stuff. What did I say I needed? I needed some wheat. I'm still planting some wheat here actually. Oh, we can't. I think that's next month. And the seasons, you can turn that off, so you can plant whenever, but I'm at the point where stable enough, I'd like to use seasons because I did turn it off briefly to kind of get the income going to get some money first. But now that it's productive enough, and I have daily income from generators and stuff. I got some wind generators out in the back that give me a little money and stuff like that. So now that I've got that going, that's automatic income daily. Every time you sleep and wake up, it just deposits it to your bank. So let me see. We gotta wait for wheat. Oh, wheat's later in the season. I didn't realize that it was that much later. So yeah, we can do some oat right now. Corn. I'll probably do some corn. I don't have a corn header for the harvester yet, so I'm gonna have to buy one of those here shortly. And actually, April's when we'd have to plant one. So before next month, I'll have to see if I can get one. And I'll also need the planter because those don't go in like a seeder like this. Like this type of seeder, it goes for an actual planter. So I'll need the right equipment for planting stuff. Yeah. That's kind of it for my tour. I'm not going to do too much really. I'll probably get back with some more videos on planting and harvesting, and that's when it's time for that. It's just kind of an immature video for the fall. But that's my setup, and you guys have a good morning.